Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Venus Day. Or Jupiter Day. My bad. My bad. Jupiter Day. Alright, let me light my incense because I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they're not lighting. One of them is really thick. So let me light my incense and make sure that I will fire some. Okay. Then let's check the sound. Let's do a little mic check. Okay. We'll check 1, 2, 3. All right. I hope everybody's doing well on this lovely Thursday. Let's see. YouTube is tripping. Let's see. All right. So, are we going to have an aggressive Mercury retrograde? Let's see. Um, let's say live. Hey, Christina. Hey, Yaminah. How are you guys? Happy Thursday to all you ladies. All right. I'm trying to take it easy. So I'm on here with y'all tonight. I will not be doing ghetto fairies this week, so I'm just trying to pace myself, ground my energy. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been trying to pace myself, my energy, step away, just take some time away, not be too much online and stuff like that. But so I'm gonna take a break from Ghetto Fairy Friday just for this week, you know. But let me put the names in the chat. I almost forgot. Let me do that for you guys now. Give me 1 second, and then we can get started. Be sure you guys show some love, like this video. I greatly appreciate that. The list is still open in case anyone is wondering or interested. It's kind of low. Mm, It's hard my microphone. It says it's in. Let me double check. Okay. Okay. Let's see if it's better. Let's see if it's better. Okay, I can hear myself. Okay, it's better now. Okay, yeah. I expected some Mercury. Look, child. I don't know, Christina. You know about the astrology a little bit better than me. Like, I don't know if I'm because I'm a Gemini Mercury. If that's like double time for me, like Mercury hits even more for me. I don't know. I have no idea. But child, like, yeah, I have no idea. I'm really trying to master that part of my chart because, like, and my Jupiter's in Gemini too, so I'm trying to like work on that too. Yes, the list is still open. Hey Mel, how are you? Yeah, anybody that's wondering, the list is still open. I have 3 ladies on the list right now, so technically, like, it's some space is available. Okay, technically. Now that we have the sound good, we can go ahead and get started. So, if you want to know where you're at on the list, your name is in the chat for now. Later, it will be in the description box with a timestamp. So, anyone that does join the live, or if you can't watch it all the way through, or you need to come back, the live will be up afterwards. And then all you got to do is just go in the description box, scroll down, find your name on the list, and tap the timestamp next to your name. It affects everyone. Like, in what way, though? Like, because my luck, quote unquote, with Mercury retrograde has always been like I have to upgrade a device. Like, I something that I know that I need to fix. is like, bitch, you should have fixed it because now you have no choice but to fix it with my devices or like electronics or something like that. I'm trying to think of like communication. Sometimes I feel like I'm not clear or like most effective like in my communication with Mercury retrograde. I don't know what that is. I don't know. That's just me. That's what I've noticed along the years. But yeah, so everybody, the list is still open. I'm gonna get started now. Let me get the timestamps. Yaminah, you are up first, sis. Let's go ahead and get your reading. I do remember you said don't read your shit out loud, so I will not do that. It's in Leo right now. Leo is in my 4th house. Let's see, 5:54. There's your timestamp. Yeah, it's in my 4th house, Leo. Okay, let's see your question. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on with the energy between you and this person. What's up with their energy? Okay. Got it. Thank you, sis. I appreciate it. Let's see what's the energy between Yaminah and this person in question. Where's their energy? 3 of Wands. It's Leo energy, so I want to use some kitty cats. The kitty cat tarot. I haven't used this deck in a long time. The Magician, 4 of Cups. 9 of Cups. It does feel like a missed opportunity, the Fool card. A lot of anticipation and waiting on somebody's behalf. I don't know if drinks were involved, like you guys, either it was food, or literal alcohol, or just like y'all were just like eating and stuff like that, like dinner, food. It feels like someone didn't have enough liquid courage, or just I mean, I feel like it could be metaphoric too, like it doesn't have to be literal liquid courage, but someone didn't have the courage to make some sort of move or make something happen in the way that they wanted to. It could be this person. I noticed how this cat's ears are kind of tucked or like low. They're not sticking up. So I feel like that could be like a sign that somebody was intimidated or feeling timid. More so timid, maybe. Mm. Yeah, I just get this energy of like, I want to do something, but I don't feel confident enough to do it, or I don't feel safe enough to do it. Because I'm also looking at the sunflowers here too. So to me, that's like the solar plexus, confidence, um, like being open, being seen, being noticed, being confident. Like I feel, yeah, it's like this person felt comfortable kind of being in the shadows more than being like open towards you. Because even with the cats, like the smoky cat, this cat right here is kind of like a grayish smoky cat. The black cat here, it's like shadow or like hiding or protection energy. I should have got an oracle deck. Oh, it was food and drinks. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Let me get an oracle deck because I want to clarify the energy too. Hold on. Let me go get it. Or I'm gonna find one. Let me see which one. Let me see. I have this deck I'm waiting on to come in. It's like a love deck, but I love it because it's like a mass production deck that I feel like is the most like realistic with love situations. So I can't wait to get it. I'm waiting on it to come. Let's see. Spirit with this deck, as for clarity, truth, and wisdom, we cast down any vain imaginations, any false predictions, false prophecies. delusions, projections. We clear it out, ask for clarity to come through this message. This person that Yaminah is asking about, the energy exchange. Why did this person make a move, speak to her, take any action? What was up with this person? Okay. They might have felt like the setting was not appropriate for that for some reason. Because you got the career history, job, and work related patterns. Then you got Archangel Raguel with justice, harmony, and solutions. They didn't feel like it was appropriate. That's not the way maybe they would go about it. Then you got higher self, sacred intuition with your internal spirit. You might know this deep down inside. Yeah, you might know this deep down, like maybe this just wasn't the right energy, maybe this person felt uncomfortable with the setting, or maybe even a part of you kind of doesn't want it to go that way either. Like that's not the preferred um energy space for that, if that makes sense. Like that's not something you would want. Okay. So yeah, I just feel like this person was a little bit like not comfortable, not like feeling as safe to like pursue what they want. Cause I feel like there is an interest and they do feel like they missed out the chance or the opportunity to do that, but they just weren't confident enough. I feel like this person, if they would have had a little bit more to drink or allowed themselves to like relax a little bit, they might have interacted a little bit more. But I just feel like this uptight energy, trying to keep like a professional boundary. That's what it feels like to me. Yeah, it seemed like this person would be more comfortable if it wasn't like where they feel like there's eyes on them or people like peeping into their business. It feels like. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing as far as the energy is concerned. So I don't feel like it had anything to do with like a disinterest in you or anything like that. It was more so like just the setting, and I feel like them being in their head about it, like feeling like it wasn't appropriate. Yeah, yeah. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, I got you, Christina. Thank you. Um, yeah, you're very welcome, sis. My pleasure. Anytime. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay. So, Christina, you had your questions. Okay. Gabby and then Mel. You'll be after Gabby. If anyone else is interested, the list is still open. So, Christina, let's get your timestamp. It is 13:11. Okay. All right, Spirit. Thank you for your divine wisdom. We clear all previous energies and messages with love, light, and peace to all parties involved. We send them peace, their energy to them whole and full. Amen. Ashe. Okay, so your first question. Now that you decided, well, my question is now that it will be 4 years of standing for you, you've decided that you're waiting until marriage. You want to know how will your future spouse feel about this decision. Interesting question. All right. All right, Spirit, ask for permission to tap into Christina's energy. What is it that she needs to know as far as her future spouse? How will her future spouse inevitably take her wanting to remain abstinent until she is married? That person that will be her future spouse. How will this person receive this decision for her to remain abstinent? Okay. The Magician, Three of Pentacles, the Emperor. Oh, he's so chunky. It's so cute. The Six of Swords. Okay, the Hermit. Okay. Um. Hmm. I feel like your person will respect it for sure. Like they might have either manifested somebody that it's something that they feel like they've manifested, like a person maybe that has a certain type of uh standard or moral code that they respect, that they resonate with. Um, you expressing this to them may even make them want to build with you more. This person could have a child, or it's something about like a third energy, like they feel they're considering another person. So like it feels either this is like a child, or this could be like their parents or something like that. Like they're considering um how this energy blends with their fold or something that they've already been building. It could make this person go within themselves and like maybe really think about marriage more, or respect the relationship more, like how they want to proceed, how they want to move forward, because this could be spoken in like the beginning stages of you dating this person. I don't feel like it's going to come up in just like a conversation when you guys first meet or something like that. It feels like this will be revealed maybe over a little bit of time, like while you guys are still getting to know each other. You might not be exclusive yet. um this feels like building energy to me. So this person is going to consider this because a part of them is not used. They could have prayed for somebody like you, like different attributes and energy that you carry that kind of fits what they're looking for in a mate, or that they feel like resonates with them as a person. Hello, greetings. But this feels like to me like that particular statement or that particular decision, that stance that you're making, it's not something that they're used to hearing. It's like outside of the norm. It's outside of the box for them, and it's going to make them go within. And I feel like consider taking this relationship a little bit more seriously. Let's see, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like they see you as like a valuable connection, somebody that's worth investing in, or that you invest in yourself. You hold yourself at high value. You respect yourself. You love yourself. So that's something I feel like they're going to consider putting more energy and effort into this. So I don't feel like it's a bad reaction at all. They might need time to like really like sit with the like what this really means. Yeah, see, this is outside of the norm for them. You got phobias, anxiety, overcoming fears, animal totems, animal energies and powers. So this person might have like, I don't know, this might be specific to something, it might be a little bit outside of what you asked. Your person could have a phobia towards an animal, and that could tell you that that's your person, maybe. Like that's a sign. Like if they say, I'm scared of birds or something, I'm scared of cats, I'm scared of snakes or something, that could be a specific, like maybe a sign that that's your person. It's random, but like that's what I'm getting from this. I don't feel like this has too much to do with what you asked. Um, Other than the fact that this is something that is going to challenge them, but in a good way. I feel like they're going to take it as a good thing. Maybe at first they're kind of just like, okay, this is different for me. I've never been in a situation like this. I've never had to kind of discipline myself in a way where um like it's one thing to say, like if this person, let's say that they're not active, in that way, and they've been, abstaining for their own good reason. Maybe they're in their mind they're saying until I meet the right one. But to meet someone and say, I'm abstinent, but I'm waiting until I get married, and now it's like, okay, this is someone I feel connected to and I respect this. How is this how is this going to work, unfold? Like, what does this mean for me? And I feel like it's going to put them in that space of deep reflecting. But what's going to happen is they're going to end up wanting to invest in you, obviously. So I don't see it being a negative reaction. All right. Okay. This person, yeah, they're going to respect it. It makes them maybe even want to commit to you more because of that. Yeah, no, that's fair. And I feel like that's just being in alignment with where you're at with yourself too. Like it wouldn't make sense to date somebody that's like actively out there getting it, getting it in, and like, wouldn't understand where you're coming from completely. So no, that makes sense. All right. So your other question is, I want to know if it's this guy named G. Okay, this guy. The energy that I picked up, spirit, that someone being interested in Christina at her new location. Is it this person with the initial G? Is it this person with the initial G? Is it this person? Wow, you got hella cards trying to come out. Justice. Let's see. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. The Sun. Ace of Pentacles. I'm going to say yes. And then these are like, I guess you can say, oh, this baby don't have no eye. Five of Swords, Eight of Swords, or Eight of Wands, sorry. Eight of Wands, Five of Swords, Judgment, and the Hangman. I'm going to say yes. The Six of Swords as well could be like the transition, moving into a new location. Even the Eight of Cups, like you leaving something dissatisfying behind. The Eight of Pentacles can definitely be work related. Ooh, when I split the deck, Two of Cups now. I'm gonna say yes. I feel like it is this person, especially if this is like an individual that may have a position where they make decisions, um, like final choices or decisions. They might deal with paperwork and contracts or something like that. I feel like this is a yes. I feel like that person is definitely interested in you. They definitely notice you with the Sun card. Their energy could also be quite friendly or like very like they could be extroverted. But yes, I feel like this is some work related interest. Ace of Pentacles, a new job, new opportunity. I'm gonna say yes. Let's clarify. This person in question at work, spirit, is this energy of the coworker I was picking up at this new location that would be romantically interested in Christina? Yes. Archangel Daniel, hope, optimism, new beginnings. Caretaker, putting others first. Yes, this feels like somebody that you work around. This is work related, and this hope, optimism, and new beginnings. This has something to do with newness. This new location, new place. Could also be this person is drawn to your energy. Something about you seems to like be caring, someone that is attentive, or this person could also have that type of energy or vibe to them as well. But I feel like, yes, that person that you're asking about is somebody that is romantically interested. Not dated others. I'm the only one that uses, I've never heard nobody else use that. I'm done. The last time I saw him, he went out of his way to hug me, and it was like, yeah, I feel like he's interested. Yeah. Not others. I use that too. That's funny. Hell no. I just don't feel comfortable being like, oh, they date other races. I just say others, you know. It's not too much. Yeah. I feel like yes, there's an interest on his look. All these cards flew out on the floor. King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Yeah, come on now. He might not think you like him or something. Like he might think you're not interested in him, like he's not your type. Yeah. Girl. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, but that's what I'm seeing, sis. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully that was helpful. Yeah. Uh, just to clarify, I mean, you do what you will with that, I don't know, with that information, whatever feels, in alignment for you, whatever's of your highest good and best. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. And finance. Yeah, I feel like yeah, there's an interest there. All right. Okay, so that was your reading, sis. Much love to you. I appreciate you. Hopefully that made some sense or just confirmed what you was feeling, because I feel like you already kind of we know when people interested, even if it's not that blatant. Yes. So my pleasure. All right, Miss Gabby, you're up next. Mel after that, and if anyone else is interested, the list is still open. So Gabby, your timestamp is 25:11. Okay, let's see. This shit better be charging. Okay. Oh wow. Do you charge for that type of thing? Like not synergy, maybe not that specifically, but just like if I wanted to ask about like my career or something like that, or hey sis, hey Gabby. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. Hey sis, so your question is, why do you keep seeing this particular person in your dream trying to clean up his mess? He asked me in some of my dreams to clean the dirty dishes together and say stuff like I'm ready. I'm doing good, sis. I'm chilling tonight. Today, I'm just trying to take it easy. Like I try not to overwhelm myself with too much this week, you know, to center myself. But yeah, it's been pretty chill. Can't really complain too much. I hope you've enjoyed your week. Well, no, you're pretty good at it, Christina. Like, I mean, if you don't mind, you don't got to go too much in detail. Like maybe just like a basic like understanding of some things in my chart, like as far as career and purpose is involved, I guess. Because that's really what's been on my mind for the most part, you know? Okay. So I'm sorry about that, sis. Let's tap in. Because, I feel like I'm a pull, of course, I'm a pull. But like just like on a decoding dream type of thing, like that's very telling. Like as far as cleaning up, washing dishes in a dream, someone like, of course, water represents purification. Dishes can represent like spiritual food, certain things that like maybe our beliefs, the things that we um the things that we take in, like our patterns, things like that. And then the fact that he wants you to help him is like, let's work together to purify and cleanse certain things that may be what they perceive as like a block in your connection. And then saying stuff like I'm ready, so it could be like a metaphoric way to say I'm ready to do the work, I'm ready to do the cleaning work. So them, I don't know if it's like they were already washing the dishes before they asked you to help. um but like if they're already washing dishes and asking you to like involve yourself in it, so they may already be actively doing that, and then asking you to um like also do it too, like let's work together, or they would like for you guys to clean some things up together. That's what I get from that, just like on a just surface level of it. But hold on, let me check something real quick. Okay, I'm really like, I don't know. I need to stop ordering groceries before I go live because I'll be like paranoid trying to make sure there's no problems. Like, oh, we don't have this. Would you like a replacement? Or I can't find you and all the shit. I just try to let's see. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's tap in. Let's see, why is Gabby having um these dreams with this particular person in them, and if there's any other elaboration. Okay. Yeah, the world card in reverse, I'm gonna take it like that because that's how it flew out. There is unfinished business, and I feel like that's what this dream is telling you, or this person is still feeling like there's some things not finished. The star, the two of cups, the hanged man, the judgment card, and then these were left: five of swords, four of pentacles, um, nine of pentacles, queen of swords, knight of swords. Some way this person feels very conflicted because they're wondering if like you surpass them, if you would still be open or interested in them. um this person may even think about sometimes rushing in and communicating with you. So looking at all this right here, this is spirit trying to get your attention. There is something maybe like prophetic about this message because you got the star and the judgment card. To me, it's like a heads up from the divine trying to get your attention. With the Two of Cups, there's a connection still. There's some sort of unfinished business in this connection, and you both may be feeling a pull towards each other at this time, or you're thinking about each other. They could even be dreaming about you. Um, this person may have had a shift in perspective, and maybe spirit is like giving you a heads up too, like to pay attention to this person. There might be something that you, how do I explain this? Almost like something that you didn't see about this person or may have overlooked something. It's like we're bringing this back into review for a purpose, for a reason. The Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Again, this person could feel like they're not someone that you would be interested in. They feel like they're too, like they've ruined their reputation with you. This person could have been selfish in the past. They could have rebelled against something or felt like they went against maybe an opportunity or something that could have been a blessing, something that could have been a good thing. The Queen of Cups is beneath the Seven of Swords. So this person does have feelings. They feel like you were somebody that had intentions or pure intentions towards them or that even cared about them, loved them. And they feel like they sabotage this in a way by being deceptive or essentially running from themselves. So like whatever this energy is, like this dream that you had about this person, I feel like it's letting you know that this person is aware of maybe what's blocking this connection and their desire to want to fix it, wanting to come together with the Two of Cups. Um, this connection is still open-ended. When you wake up, you see that he watched your Facebook story. Yeah, see, that's physical confirmation. So the dream is kind of like a sneak peek, kind of, you know, that symbolic energy of something happening in the physical. And when you wake up, you see that. So that's confirmation that this person is thinking about you, that there's something that's not completed on this person's end. But I don't feel like it's just their end because they don't want it to be over. I feel like it's because in some degree, spiritually, it's not, if that makes sense. Like, it's not done. I'm going to clarify this with the oracle. What is this energy? This dream? Why does she keep dreaming about this guy in question? Why is Gabi, divine spirit, why is she still dreaming of this person? You got a lot of cards. You have Archangel Zadkiel, compassion, freedom, and forgiveness. Like they want to work on something. They want to relieve the past, work through forgiveness, creativity, the arts, expressive talents, balance with centered energy and self-care. It's like they're ready to like work through this in some kind of way. Um, this person could express themselves through creativity. That could be like where they feel the most fluid, the most clear. It's 22:12 on your clock. Yeah, because they feel like they have a lot of work to do on themselves, but they're willing to do some sort of work, or they're willing to like put effort in towards this. Like if you're willing, like if you were open, and in some kind of way, this person kind of feels like it's a wish, not something that they feel like is completely tangible yet. Like it's hypothetical, you know? They're not 100% confident that things could work themselves out or that you would be open. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. So yeah, like keep documenting your dreams that you do have about this person, because I feel like this one in particular is prophetic, and also too, because I can't say every dream you have about this person is prophetic. It could be giving you an insight into how this person is feeling, and they're communicating that to you because there still is some sort of connection. And I don't know if it's like something going on in the dream realm or dream space, because like my dreams that I've been having lately, I'll see things. I've had this, like this is not a new thing, like a new gift or whatever, but more rapid, like right, like the same day, couple of hours, like I'll dream of something and when I wake up it happens. Or like I'll feel a feeling before I go to sleep or something. It's like it's weird. Doors and windows. So doors and windows definitely could be like sneak peeks into the future or something maybe that's presenting itself to you soon. But windows most definitely represent like prophecies or something in the future. Like if you can see something out of a window, it's usually a prophetic message. And then doors too. Doors can represent something that's coming or something that's possibly going to present itself to you soon. So I would pay attention. Like write every detail that you can remember or recall in your dream is best in your ability because it's gonna make sense. But yeah, if you're having dreams of windows and doors, yeah, that's definitely like prophetic symbols. Windows, um, what else? Doors, yes. If you're looking into some type of like if you're scrying or something in a dream, you're looking into something, that's usually prophetic as well. But yeah. Mm, all right. Well, I hope that was helpful. I hope that makes sense. It just confirms like what you already essentially know, or have a an inkling of. You see him in green, heart chakra, healing. Yeah. Girl, yeah, you got all the symbolism. That like, yeah. Green, definitely heart chakra, healing energy. Yeah. Mhm. You're welcome. My pleasure. All right. I appreciate you, sis. Let's go ahead now and move on to Mel. And I do have one more Erica's added as well. Let me update the list. Um oh, Yaminah, you back, sis? I see you. Okay. I'm gonna do part two. I'm gonna put your name on the list, but as part two. Um Let me put the names on the list before I get to Mel's read. So you guys know where we're at so far. So we just did Gabby's read. Much love, sis. Let's see. All right. Let me make sure this delivery person ain't lost because he's an elder. He was shopping a little bit. He's taking his little time, so I'm be patient with him. Okay. Um. Let's see. Timestamp. Mel 3808. Oh, okay. 3808. 808. 808. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Miss Mel. Oh, okay. I shaded that. I shade to that, Christina. Thank you. Signal for time for expansion, money, income, and potential self-worth. Yeah, I feel that. Like the not playing self small, I've been feeling that a lot. Or working through that for sure. Okay, so Miss Mel, what is this person thinking or planning towards you? You decided to take a step back from this connection and not answer his messages until he steps up. You want to see how he's taking this. So let's see. Spirit, clear out previous energies with love, light, and peace. We send each party their energy in wholeness and in fullness. Amen and ashe. That's for permission to tap into Mel's energy. The person in question, what is this person thinking or planning towards her? Due to the fact that she has decided to take a step back from this connection and not answer to his message, what is this energy? Yeah, okay. Uh, yeah, I'll probably send that to you tomorrow. I gotta look up my chart that I have saved. I gotta look it up because this whole time, like I'm still a triple. Like everything is still pretty much the same. Like I had the minutes a little bit off, not too much. I know I was born like at a certain time in the morning, but yeah. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine wisdom, divine guidance. For Mel, what is this person thinking or planning towards her? 5 of Wands, Page of Wands. Yeah, this, see, I always pick up this little childish little, 4 Wands, 6 of Wands. Okay. King of Cups. This person does like you, though. That's the thing. Like, yeah, I gotta get it. I know where it's at. I just gotta get it. I feel like y'all better get the door. It's the elder. Don't be playing with his time. I feel like this person, yeah, they do like you, Nova. Their level of expressing that or like fully standing on that is quite immature, this person does want to experience a relationship or love. Like I've always picked up, like this person is a lover boy. They want to be in a relationship, that is their desire. This person could also like spending time with you, or more so want to spend time with you. As far as like actually making it happen, this person deals with a lot of ego. This person, their ego could translate things into like, you don't want to come off too eager. You don't want to come off soft. You want to come off like a simp. You don't want to come off as like too eager, too interested, thirsty. So you gotta, or you want to present yourself as like that dude, that guy, like, I hit you up when I feel like it. Like they do result to playing games, and it comes from this immature energy. They want King of Cups connect. They want commitment. They want to love somebody. They want a union with someone, but their capacity is Page of Wands, right? It's like I'm open to the fun shit. I'm open to like, the dating, the sex, the let's have a good time, let's go out, I like the butterflies, I like how you make me feel type thing. But when it comes to grounding something that they feel like is an actual potential, I feel like they want to do that. They do want to, because they want a relationship in general. Like that's what they want. But the problem with this is like they're one of those people that I feel like that are prone to just claiming somebody as their person or as their partner or someone that they're dating without really truly getting to know them, without doing the actual grounding work. And so their relationships fail. And also because this person does not lead with like a mature energy or mature heart or mature mind or intention. It's very frivolous. Trying to protect themselves, their ego, um, trying to prove something to themselves, maybe trying to prove to other people like they're the man or they're not bothered. And this is what's leading to quick endings before anything ever picks up. Like it doesn't go past the potential. This person may try to link up with you on something that does seem like, oh, he's trying. Okay. Like it could seem like a planned date or something like that, something that doesn't seem as frivolous. It could be during Leo season. It could be during this time. Like they might want to take you out or something like that, or like where it shows an effort that they really do want to see you. It's not just like random. Um, oh, you want to stop by, you want to come through, or can I come through, like, or can I come to your house type shit. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like a planned date, or maybe they know that they have to invest something financially, spend some money or something like that. It sounds like a good time. It doesn't seem too heavy, too formal. um but yeah, let me see. I'm gonna clarify this person in question. Yeah. So the healing heart with love, acceptance, and romance. Archangel Haniel with joy, gratitude, and intuition. So you pulling back your energy could make this person kind of peek around a little bit more, try to see what you're up to, um, try to make an effort. But this is the thing, though. You have to keep in mind, okay? Their intentions could be great, could be pure, but where their energy is at, their capacity to give, their level of maturity, you have to consider that. All right. So that is what I've seen. Sis, I hope that makes sense or is helpful or confirms maybe what you already felt, what you already know about this person. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Miss Mel, with the person in question. All right. So much love to you, sis. All right. I appreciate you. I'm going to go ahead and move on now to Erica, and then Yaminah part 2. If anyone else is interested, the list is technically still open. So Miss Erica, you are up next. Let's get your timestamp. 46:11. Okay. I don't know why they be like delaying some of my notifications. It's really weird. Did that last week. Let me see. Because I know I just seen it. Mm, come on. This is crazy. Come on now. Okay, so yours is a love energy. So I'm assuming you just want to keep it general, like the energy between you and this person in question. All right, Spirit, ask for permission to tap into Erica's energy and her person of interest. Where their love energy is concerned, what do you want her to know? What does her divine team want her to know? And I send love, light, and peace to all previous energies and parties. May their energy be restored in wholeness and in fullness. Amen and Ashe. Erica and her person of interest, what is going on within their love connection right now? What is the energy in their love connection right now? What's the energy? 8 of Wands through an Empress. 7 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Okay. 5 of Wands is at the bottom. So, what is this person's energy? This person sees you in this Empress energy. I don't know if you have a child or children. Hey, sis. I don't know if you have a child or have children, but this person sees you as like very nurturing, very mothering, loving, maybe very loving and compassionate, nurturing, attentive to even them. Um, they see you as like having a lot of great attributes that they admire, that they feel represents like an ideal type of woman or partner, not just for them, but maybe just in general, like what man wouldn't be interested, what man wouldn't want her or love her, like her. This person, I feel like their intentions is like they have a lot of things like that they may want to transpire and happen, and there's like also this energy of like holding back some of these things or not being sure if they should pursue it, how to pursue it, when to. It's like a lot of things in motion and some things not in motion, and I feel like it's due to their emotions, like they're not clear on how they really feel um about the connection as a whole. Like there's complex energy to this. There's complexities, but how they see you as a person, how they feel about you as a person in general is positive. But when it comes to like some of these desires, these goals, there's clashes, there's hypothetical things. I feel like this person can see the positive, they can see the abundance in it. Um, there's also fears and deceptions. There's also like past experiences that they kind of put things into a box. They limit themselves a bit, like, oh well, typically this is how things go, or in relationships, like, things don't always work out the way you want, this usually happens, this and that. Like, there's different things, like I said, that it's like complex emotions towards this. They know that you're not going to wait forever. They feel like you've waited long enough on them or something, like, to like have a clear motive or intention or clear focus on this, because this person gives off this energy of being kind of fickle or not easy to read sometimes. Like, what does he really want with me? Like, you might sense some of the energy that I'm picking up on, like, okay, I know this person likes me, or they feeling me, or they maybe even love me. This person is attracted to me. You want to know, is it okay to continue to be patient for the title? His actions say my man, but my but slow on the title. Okay, yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Honestly, because it doesn't really change much of what I was picking up, but as far as like the advice for you, if you should, based off of the energy that I'm picking up on, should you wait? Um, because it's not really up for me to tell you if you should be patient or not, because it's like, I'm gonna say this, if you do decide to wait for a title, it does seem like there's more waiting, because where your person's energy is right now is still like up in the air confusion. And this person knows, like what I was saying, like they know that you're not going to wait around forever for them. You've waited long enough with the Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Like, I know there's a point, there's a boundary with this. They don't know how long they can ride this patient waiting game with you, this wave of patience. So I wouldn't wait for them, in a sense of like, if this person is not matching this energy that you give, because the Empress, just because she has it to give emotionally, energetically, spiritually, and all of that, doesn't mean that necessarily she should just give it away or waste too much of it away, if that makes sense. I feel like it would be wise for you to have better boundaries with this person, with this Queen of Swords energy. Um, because as the Empress, it's like, I'm never going to go without, I'm never going to be dry energetically, ever. So I'm always going to have suitors. I'm always going to have somebody that's going to be interested in me. I have qualities that would make a man want to be with me. So why waste it here? As much as I want you, or as much as I love you, if you can't see that, I can't waste my energy here. So yeah, 3 months should be enough time to like know whether you want to exclusively date somebody or whatever the case may be. Um, I feel like, set your boundaries, maybe express your truth and how you feel. And if this person still is still in that place of complacency or whatever, or confusion or what have you, it may be best to pull your energy back from this person. And if it's meant, this person will step up. But if not, I would never encourage anybody to wait for somebody. Like, yeah, if you decide to, I will tell you, like, okay, if you decide to wait, you're going to have to be patient, because this person is not, they don't seem to be that intentional. Let's see. What's your advice? I'm gonna clarify this. What is Erica's advice with this man in question? Okay. So you have Archangel Raguel or Ragul, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Justice, harmony, and solutions. Like, they need to be the ones to uh, write something here. It's not up to you. Like, there's no more, like, there's no need for you. Yeah, like, I don't get anything negative from him, but like, again, like, we can vibe with people, we can be compatible to certain extents, but like, if a person's energy is not like, if you want something and this person is not in alignment with that, it's like, okay, you know, yeah. I mean, 3 months is too early, I believe, to commit. In my opinion, that's a little too early as far as commitment. But as far as like maybe, I like you, I want to date you exclusively, like where you at with that? Okay, but if it's like you're waiting to see like if this person and you are going to, because I wouldn't press this for commitment yet. No. Um, but as far as like y'all like dating exclusively, I can see why you would want that. That's fair to be like, okay, so are we dating exclusively? Or are we still openly dating? Like, where's your intentions? Like, that's fair to be clear on that. So have a conversation with this person. But they do need to have some, like, there needs to be harmony on both ends, like where y'all both at with this connection. It can't just be this one-sided up in the air energy. But I feel like they don't really know exactly what it is that they want either, relationship wise. Like they like you a lot. um I just keep going back to the 7 of Cups. Like this person feels a lot. They may not be sure what to do with it, what they want, how to proceed. Do they want to be in a relationship? Do they not? Do they want to feel things out? Do they want to explore their options? It's like there's a lot going on with this person. So I would have a conversation and be very clear with this person, see where they're at. And you have to take what they say for truth. You got to take it at face value. Don't try to read in it too much or say, oh, I know he said he ain't ready, but let me wait another 3 months, 5 months and see maybe he'll change his mind. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, because he's going to have to be very clear and like honest. There needs to be a fair exchange because I do feel like there's a little bit of overextending on one of your ends. And with the higher self and sacred intuition, like ultimately, spirit saying you know the truth, you know what you need to do. It's okay to see and check in where somebody else is, but like ultimately you make that decision as the empress. Yeah. Yeah, just have a conversation. Like I like you a lot, or I'm feeling you, whatever. I want this maybe to be a little bit more deeper or more exclusive between us. Like, where are you at with that? Like, it might be a scary thing to say that, but hey. Yeah. I mean, I can't tell nobody what to do, but like 3 months is a little too soon to try to commit. That's a little too soon. Like y'all still getting to know each other. At least give it like 6 months to a year to be like, okay. I mean, like boyfriend and girlfriend, that's one thing. Um, but yeah, I would give it just a little bit more time. Just a little, as far as like commitment, but like committing to like dating exclusively and getting to know each other in that sense to make that decision. Do we want to be boyfriend and girlfriend? Yeah. Yeah, just get clear. Like that, no assumptions, no trying to reading in between the lines. Just get real clear with each other, like where you're both at. Because you have a right to know, this person has a right to know where you're at. You both have a right to express what you want, what you desire, how you feel. And if you're both honest with yourself, you both give each other room to say, this is what I want or this is what I don't want, then it's up to each party to decide how they proceed with that. So, you owe it to yourself to know the truth, know the real, know where you guys stand, how to proceed. So, yeah. It's never good. I'll just say this. It's never good to assume that somebody is like, oh, well, I feel this, so they should feel it too, or they, I know they liking me and this is that. Because one thing I know about men, child, they will ride the wave. Like as long as you ain't pressing nothing, you cool with it, they cool with it. They ain't they, you know what I mean? So get clear. Don't just move in assumption, swimming upstream to just floating into nowhere. Get clear on each other. I'm telling you, have a conversation and be real, be honest. Let that person like give them that opportunity to be real and be honest with you, and then you decide like, okay, do we proceed? Do we not? And it's up to you at that point, but you gotta be honest with yourself and what you really want. Because you can either say, like, if the guy is on board, he want to be exclusive. It's like, okay, cool. If he says that's not what I'm looking for and that's what you want, you have one or two options. You can just ride into oblivion and be like, I like him so much, I'll just fuck with him even though I know I want more. Or I'll be like, okay, well, we're not on the same page. Unfortunately, I like you, but that's what I'm looking for. And that's the tough thing to do. Of course, not easy. But yeah. Ultimately it's up to you, but at least lay it out flat, you know? You're welcome. My pleasure. I hope that was helpful. Well then, girl, yeah. I mean, if y'all talked and it's been out, been clear, been plain, like, then you know what to do. Oh no. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe other people might feel different about that, but I feel like 3 months is too early to be like, okay, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. I feel like that's too soon, in my opinion. Like, that feels like we're still getting to know each other phase. Like, we should still be dating, courting, getting to know each other thing, not being just like completely exclusive and saying, oh, we're locked in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope I'm making sense when I say that, because I feel like dating and then being exclusive, like partners, is two different things, in my opinion. Because like dating is kind of like that trial period where you like see if you guys really vibe, if you really want to commit to being together. You know what I'm saying? Even if you guys are just dating each other and sleeping with just each other, it's still like that period of seeing like, are we really in resonance? Because things could shift, things could change, things could come out. You start getting comfortable. You might be like, I don't like this about no, or vice versa. You know what I mean? So I would give it just maybe a couple more months if you can. If you can, whatever feels right to you, I should say. Whatever feels calming for you, not where you feel rushed or you feel anxious and all that. Like, I have to lock this down or I don't want to lose this. Like, if you're coming from that, that's probably not the best place to try to, you know what I mean? You're very welcome. My pleasure, sis. I hope that all that was, yeah. you know, Whatever feels right to you, I should say. So, all right. So, we're going to move on now to Miss Yaminah, part 2. All right. So, and then, why? See, they be late with the notification. They just now showing Erica's in the email. That's stupid. I don't know why. I don't know. They've been tripping. I could blame it on Mercury retrograde, but I don't know. Unless it's just my service. But no, everybody else's stuff has been coming in. That's weird. Um, all right, Miss Yamina, I think we're an hour in 3 minutes. So yes, 1 hour 3 and 21 seconds. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm glad it made sense. I appreciate you, sis. Thank you for joining. All right, Miss Yamina. Um, you had 2 questions. So let's see. Is this person and another coworker involved in any kind of relationship that would be considered more than friends? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine wisdom, divine guidance, truth, and clarity. Clear all previous energies with love, light, and peace. May all parties receive their energy in wholeness and in fullness restored. Amen. Ashe. Spirit, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, Yamina, Spirit asks for permission to tap back into her energy. The person in question that she's asking about and the another person involved, are these two in any kind of way involved in any kind of relationship that would be considered more than friends or professional relationship. These two. I was about to say, you gonna have all majors or what? So you got Judgment, the Hermit, the Moon, Page of Cups, Five of Wands, Seven of Wands. No, I feel like there could have been like some tension, like attraction between the two of them. This person thinks very deeply about um, affairs, or maybe like professionalism and crossing boundaries and stuff. I feel like this person thinks deeply into things before they do it. Um, there could be some unspoken attraction or interest on someone's end, or there was. This person feels conflicted as well. Like, I don't feel like this person would cross those boundaries. There's a pause and reflect. There's a something is not completely what it seems. Seven of Wands. No, there's like, I can't cross those boundaries here. Even if there is an attraction, this person could like have like a light attraction. Like, you see somebody that's attractive, like, oh, she pretty, or she's like, she bad, or we might flirt or something. But I would never do that. That's what I get from them. Like, I would never cross that boundary, or that's not in their mind to do that. Like, they wouldn't really want to solidify that type of energy or connection, if that makes sense. So I don't feel like they have, like, I don't see that. It's almost like even maybe both parties look at this from a perspective of how it could affect something for them in the future. And definitely, like I said, the guy, his energy is very reflective on things. Like, he's not going to move in a direction that he feels like is iffy. Like, this to him does not feel like a safe route or path to go down. Like, just because like somebody cute or whatever, attractive, pretty, whatever, that's not something that I'm willing to risk. Like, risk myself over. Hey sis, hey Tawanda. Yeah, it's not worth that. I'm gonna clarify. Let's see, is there anything going on between these two coworkers that are beyond friends? Phase, entanglement, emotional influence. Yeah, it's like they don't want to do that. Yeah, relationship, repeat, shift, release, or enjoy. Passions or interests, hobbies, sports, favorite pastimes, love, healing, and miracles. I feel like there could be like some past interests, or maybe they've hung around like a similar friend group or something like that. There's messy ties to this energy. They don't want no parts with that. They've had an experience in the past, if not with this person, they've had an experience in the past that was messy. But with this particular person, I feel like they want to keep it friendship. They want to keep it they don't want to cross those boundaries. This person could um consider people's feelings, or they don't want to get caught up in like giving mixed signals, getting caught up in romantic dramas and stuff like that, especially at work. This person may have matured or healed from a past experience, like dealing with work gossip and stuff like that. So I'm going to say most likely no. I don't think so. Because something about this to them, they feel like if I walk into this just blindly, like, no, that would not work in my favor in the end. Nope. So I'm going to say no. I don't feel like it. Because it kind of feels borderline like maybe they flirt, or they have in the past like flirted, or maybe somebody said, oh, so-and-so feeling you, or somebody like you or something. But I just don't see um this being like an active thing going on. I don't see that. They might be very careful with how they deal with this person. I don't know if this the woman is messy or tied to messy people or gossip, or the people they hang around is always in some drama or something like that. But it just feels like that's not, I don't see that. I don't see a romantic involvement. Yeah. Okay, so let's see your other question. Let's see. It was, how does this person feel after yesterday's event? Let's see. Person in question. How do they feel? How does this person in question feel? Spirit that you want Yaminah to know about yesterday's event. How do they feel? How does this person feel? Didn't Knight of Cups come out already? And the 3-1. The Hangman. Did he come out too? Seemed like he did. I'm not 100% sure. The Hierophant at the bottom. So the Judgment, I feel like they're playing it back. This person could be wondering, like, did they either think too deeply into something, criticize something too soon, or not misjudge it, but maybe they feel like they were being too serious about something. Because with the Knight of Cups, it's almost like maybe I should have been more open, more lighthearted, more friendly, more expressive. Because you also got the 5 of Wands. So yeah, it's like a potential missed opportunity, but it's not a missed opportunity because the 2 cups still stand, even though these 3 came. It's like they may even not just towards you, but like feel like they could have been more relaxed, more open with others as well. Like maybe they feel like they were a little standoffish or acting weird or something like that. Like, because there's something with this cat that, like I said in the last reading or the first question that you asked earlier, this cat's ears, they're down. So to me, it's like timid, on edge, anxiety, and then the sunflower is like wanting to do something, desiring to do something, maybe anticipated like being more of a participant in a social setting, or maybe connecting with you more, but it's like this timid energy, hiding. The Hangman, maybe I should have been more playful. Like you see how he's not tripping that he's tangled, he's playful, he's having a good time with this yarn. So he's looking at it differently now. Now he had his headphones on. Like that's really rude. But sometimes I think some people do that. Uh I feel like that's also like a form of self-soothing. Like if you feel social anxiety or you feel uncomfortable, like playing on your phone or having headphones on is like a way to like kind of soothe yourself and also kind of signal like don't talk to me. Like that's kind of the that's kind of what's given. Um, what is cat's ears down? Like I should know this because I got cats. I've been, a cat lady, cat kid forever. Let me see. I want to see what that means. Fearful, stressed, defensive. Yeah. Sometimes called airplane ears, indicates the cat is uncomfortable and wants to be left alone. Fear, anxiety, stress, defensive posture. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's just a little bit of like, damn, maybe I should have. He's looking at it differently. Like he could have participated because I feel like he's a chill person. He could come off very serious with the Hierophant, but yeah, like at the bottom of the Hierophant is a 4 of Wands. He's a playful person, or he can be sociable if he's comfortable. Maybe like people that he kind of brings into his fold, who he considers family, friends, like people that he's closest to. So maybe not the most sociable with just like, oh, just because we work together, I got to talk to everybody, be all up in the mix. That's probably not his vibe. So yeah, let's see. How is this person now feeling since yesterday? This person in question. Confusion. Angels of the seven chakras. So confusion, it says many choices, uncertainty. So yeah, I just get like something blocks him from being completely expressive or moving in the way that he wants to. The angels of the seven chakras, power, truth, and connection. So he's self-aware in a way, like in a way that I feel like he understands, or when he meditates, when he sits with himself, sometimes like these things will be revealed to him. Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully that makes sense, because that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, so it had nothing to do with like you personally or like anything like that or just interest. It's more so just his social energy, or like um how he goes about things. But I feel like sometimes he can hold back to an extent where he later was like, damn, well, I could have been more open. Like it wasn't really that bad, or you know, yeah. So that makes sense. Okay. All right. Well, let me know since I feel like you already know. Like that kind of confirmed, I guess, what like anybody that's at a setting with people that got their headphones on is really like an energy. Just don't bother me. Like I don't want to socialize. I'm in my own world, or just maybe a little awkward too. Like you know, yeah. But it's not. I don't feel like anything personal against you. He wanted to participate more. That's what it looks like. Kind of regrets maybe that he didn't. But yeah, you're welcome, sis. My pleasure, as always. Okay, so I think that was all the reads for tonight. I'm not sure if anybody else is interested. Speak now, forever hold your peace, because we'll close this out. If so, like if you guys are good, you know, um, yeah. Other than that, that is the list. I appreciate you guys for being on, donating, moderating. I appreciate that. Who do you love? Oh, you can show. Yes. So if not, girl, we can call it a night. I'm gonna go ahead and put the timestamps. Let me see. Hold on. I'm really trying to connect to the TV. I don't want to connect to the damn TV. Come on now. Are you sure? No, I do not want to be connected on the TV. Okay. All right. Hold on. Almost. All right. I got y'all locked in with the timestamps. If you guys want to come back and watch this reading whenever, be sure y'all like the video, show some love. If you guys want to watch this again. Your timestamps are available next to your name in the description. Oh, he did. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's crazy. For months? Yeah, that was a while when you asked about him. That is so crazy. Wow. Well, I'm glad he's back home. That's so crazy. I've never heard of a cat returning back. Like, that's some Homer Bound shit. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen that movie, the old 90s movie, like a family movie. But that's really crazy. Aw. But no, that's good news. Wow. That's so crazy. Like that, yeah, that's really your cat because he came home after all this time. Yeah. Yeah. Cats are really, really, really smart, really wise animals, very majestic energies. So I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. Guys, come back whenever you want. The live will stay up. I'm gonna close this thing out. I send all of you guys much love, and I will see you guys soon whenever we come back on. Because, like I said, no Ghetto Fairy Friday this week. But I thank you guys so much. Be blessed, be safe, y'all. Until the next one, peace.